Could have been many different things. What was strange is that the video apparently was still working, but the audio went a little cockeyed. So now we're back, and we're going to attack. We're back and we're going to attack. Say what? Back and we're going to attack. Oh, great. Chugga bugga. There we go. Hi, now they're back. Sounds okay now. Excellent. We did it. We did it. We did what we had to do and did it. We did it. We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. So satisfying when things happen in a way that they should. Greg Koch now has 100% less dirt. I want the dirt back again. Excrement. All right. Sounds okay now. Still not sure what happened though, says Ryan Fitzsimmons. You know what? Sometimes just weird stuff happens. Am I right? Yeah, we could do that. We have a song called Heed the Boogaloo, but it has nothing to do with any contemporary madness in the world. It's actually a groove. That's called the Boogaloo. It's not a movement. It's a song form. Just so we're clear, we'd like to do it for you at this point in time. 1, 2, 3. Well, all right, mama, hi. Yes. You know what? While we're just playing the hits, we're going to do a little Johnny Guitar Watson again. Is that all right, folks? If we do Johnny Guitar Watson again? Because I just like playing that doggone song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. It'd be a damn sight cheaper, yes it would. Well, I start riding a bike. They making milk out of powder. Got the babies crying. Rent's going up higher. Woo! Got the parents lying. Lord, it's a real mother for you. Got you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you, yeah. Gonna go to a disco, dance your troubles away. Dance to the music, yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. That the DJ played. And when the lights come on, like they knew they would, you go home and face the music that don't sound good. Lord, it's a real mother for you. But you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover that it's a real mother for you, yeah. It's a real mother for you. Yeah. Woo. It's a real motherfuck you. It's a real motherfuck you. It's a real motherfucker. Can you dig it? It's a rare mother for you. It's a real mother for you. I think that means it's a challenge. I think it's challenging circumstances are at hand for the individual, the protagonist of that particular selection. Can you dig it? Do you ever scat sing a part before you play it? Yes, sometimes I do that, dig it, dog it. Yeah. Jay Knudsen says, that's a pretty sick Metrodome you have there. His name's Dylan James Guggenheimer Schmidt. Memphis, Tennessee, back in the house. Wayne is back in the house. Greetings to you. How do we get that signature amp to Scandinavia? You know what you need to do? You need to call up the people from Koch Amplifiers there in Holland and say, hey, bro, I want a damn amp. Now get out some chewing gum, some toothpicks, and make me one. That's what you need to do. Am I right or am I right? Ba-da-doop-a-da-ba-doo-da, rap-a-doop-a-dip-boo, haka-baka-daka-ba-da-doop-a-kaka-doo-da, la-ba-da-boom-ba-dicka-doodle. I'm going to switch guitars here. Oh, it's getting late. Our stream has been a little wonky today because we had that moment. We had that moment of confusion and pain. When you have a moment of confusion and pain. I'm going to grab this Street 35 here once. This Street 35. This has the Fishman Fluence Classic humbuckers on board. And you will note that other than plugging in the cord, I am not messing with the EQ. It's just going to sound delicious from the Gitski. Well, there's a red house over yonder. Lord knows that's where my baby stays. There's a red house over yonder. Lord, that's where my baby stays. Home to see my baby in about 99 and 1/2 days. Well, wait a minute, something's wrong here. The key won't unlock the door. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. I said the key won't unlock this door. I've got a bad, bad feeling that my baby, she don't live here no more. It's alright, I still got this red savage guitar of doom and destruction. Well, I guess I might as well go way back over yonder. Way back across the hill. I guess I might as well go way back over yonder. Way back across the hill. Cause if my baby don't love me no more, well, I know good and well with a song called the Crimson Domicile. A little Crimson Domicile, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I like to do, just a little heads up, I like to keep the first voice of the neck humbucker as is, which is like a Seth Lover PAF, vintage PAF. The second humbucker, I like to just pop up to the second voice, which is more like something that's slightly overwound. And it gets the rock rolling. Whoa, do you hear that? Here's without it. Woo! Can you dig it? Crimson Domicile, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's kind of fun playing in the duo format when you gotta cover the bass parts. Even though you go off on the lead stuff, you're implying the changes. Can you dig it? Implying the changes for the kids. Because we don't have a bass player in quarantine. Grace is home, but she won't practice her bass. Even just go dum dum digga digga ding dum chicka dum 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 diddle diddle dicka dum dicka dum dum diddle diddle dum dicka dum. Tetrachords. That sounds like you need some salve for those. I don't know what you mean by tetrachord. Greg Koch, any chance for us to see you in Brazil? There's a Rock and Rio festival. I'd love to do it. I have not. I haven't been contacted by anybody in Brazil, but I'd love to come down there. Can you dig it? These are the Fishman Fluence pickups that have two voices, so it's not a boost in the tone control. It's just getting the second voice, which is a little hotter. It's got a little more heat. Any plans for a lower wattage GK Koch amp in the future? Yes, I just saw the prototype stuff on the. I was sent 2 pictures. There's going to be 2 different ones. There's going to be a like a Greg Jr., which will be less wattage, single 12-inch speaker, less features, still 2 channels with reverb, and then there's going to be a smaller one yet with very pared down features. Which will be glorious as well. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? Mm-hmm. Yes, the Roscoe interview should be coming soon. Did Johnny A today. Jeff Pivar's interview should be coming out soon. I got some stuff planned for next week. We're gonna do Mighty Kirk Fletcher and Mateus Asado. Also gonna do some interviews. It's gonna be magnificent. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? I hate it when my tetrachords act up, right? I need some salve. I need some salve for those tetrachords. How many watts on the smallest? That's a good question, Mason. I think it's going to be we have to figure that all out. Is the rest of the Luke posted? Yeah, I believe all 5 episodes or 5 chunks. I like the word chunks of interview are out. Can you dig it? Let's play another Turgid Jam for the kids, Dylan. What should we do? Turgid Jams. When you play some Turgid Jams for the kids. We played some jams today. Am I right or am I right? I can dig it all the way to China. Well, all right. Oh, what's going on with this doggone thing? Sometimes my phone is a wiener sausage. Sometimes my phone is a wiener sausage. I don't know what any of that means.
Let's do a verse of Mercy, Mercy, Mercy.
Oh, Dylan wants to do a little Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. Mm-hmm. Mercy, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Let's thank Dylan back there for rocking with us today here in the room of Orange. Can you dig it? Please say hi to my mom, Carmen. She's watching with me and she loves you, Carmen. Carmen, Carmen, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Thanks for watching. Hello, Carmen. Thanks for watching. That's a song called Carmen. Thanks for watching. She's my buddy's mom. Just watching, tuning in. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? Mercy, mercy, mercy. Written by who? Joe Zawinul, a fine wearer of these types of hats back in the day when he wore hats before he slipped over to the other side, as the case may be. He's now circling Pluto right now, playing some spirited jazz keyboard for the alien presence there. Can you dig it? San Paulo. I like that kind of talk. What's for dinner? Good question. I went and got some pork chops. And we're having pork chops tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And baked potatoes I thought was a bold choice. So we're going to do some, and then we got some mushrooms from the farmer's market. So from the farmer's market, we will have some sauteed mushrooms and onions, I think, some think there's a salad in the offering. Quinoa salad, perhaps. So many activities. You know, we got a lot of people in this damn house. We got a lot of folks. Birthday plans. You know what, Patrick, I'm going to do? What I like to do, pretty funky for a Stevens Point alumni. Am I right or am I right? Any plans to start a line of Greg Koch beanies? Well, there is gristle beanies that are available at my website, gregkoch.com. When you want a gristle beanie, what do you do? What do you do? You go to gregkoch.com. When you want a gristle beanie, what do you do? What do you do? You go to gregkoch.com, where there's a variety of entertaining things you can get. Like gristle beanies, the best you've seen yet. When you want a gristle beanie, what do you do? You go to gregkoch.com. Come. There we go. That's what I meant to do. That Koch amp gives me the blues. Why, Steve? Steve, hold it and cherish it in your heart. Will you be selling merch in Evansville, or is that a thing of the past for now? I hope I'm still coming to Evansville. I got to find out. I got to talk to I'm going to talk to Andrew, right, my agent, after this doggone feed. After this feed, I'm going to talk to Andrew, my booking professional from True Grit Booking and Management Services. Booking agency. Not everyone can pull off the beanie look. That's what I'm talking about, Sandy. Hey, Sean Hinton, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. Woo! What is this? Marvin, I don't know what you're saying. Marvin, what is this? I'm just playing on this doggone acoustic guitar here for a hot second. This is the question part of our live feed. We've done some electrifying, and I thought I'd put on the acoustic for this little quandary part, and I will speak. Greg, what's up, man? I'm driving watching you, and I know I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. Garrett, keep your eyes on the road. I do not want to be responsible for you injuring yourself or others. Maybe you can just listen to the audio. Catch up on the visual aspect of my glorious cranium with this knit raiment. Knit raiment. What model Martin, you may ask? Well, that's an excellent question. This is like an HD28V, but back in the day it was called a Custom 15 when I bought it in 1995 or 96, I believe it was. I love Tosin Abasi. He's a magnificent musician and a cool cat, I might add. You know, I used to wear those hats backwards, and I just got sick of it. I got sick of that backwards hats. It just had to go. Hey, Greg from Texarkana, what's going on, Scott? What's happening? So I actually have two pickups in this rascal. I have the under the saddle Matrix Infinity, the new one. And I have a little bit of the Rare Earth mic blend pickup in there as well for a little balance. It just sounds good. How do I record the acoustic stuff? That's a good question. For the record, we had a bunch of different sources, and then we narrowed them down depending on what we liked best. But I had two mics up close. I had a couple mics backward. I was going through a loud box amp that was mic'd. I also had a direct coming out of the back of it, and we just kind of put it all together to see which sounded the best. Can you dig it? I used this. Kurt Cobain's Martin went for $6 million. Isn't that a little steep? Well, Not for some doggone miscreant that wants to feast on the relics of the past. I don't know what that means. It sounded good, though. Ah! Why would I put that in a song? It's so freaking hard to play. Sing it. Ah. I can't remember how it goes. This is a song I wrote for Isla Rose. I have songs for all of my kids. I don't know if I can remember. I can't remember it. Isn't that something? It happens. What are your go-tos on an acoustic? What would you play only on acoustic? Well, a lot of times when I'm doing, you know, like acoustic bluesy stuff, like. Wow, that feedback came in handy. Oh, yeah. Transcribe that. I'll get right on that, Spider. What do you think about Schofield? I love Schofield. Oh. 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 There we go. Show us some cool pull-off open string leads in the key of E besides E. How about A? Can you dig it? Something like that. A little medley of something. Something or other. Mm-hmm. Play the coronavirus song? You mean quarantine? Well, there are a bunch of them in G that you can do. Oh, everyone's pointing fingers on a rainy day. Gotta be something wrong, going so astray. She stumbles in the room, not a care in the world, singing a song and carrying on in her way. Life's just a song to my Isla Rose. Little tune follows her wherever she goes. And if life should ever step on her toe, keep on singing, my little Isla Rose. Now there's tears falling, what's all the fuss? Clever Mr. Mirth is hiding from us. Now our tune is a solemn one. You try to keep his face, gone with all trace on the blues, on the run. A lot of words there. Life's just a song to my Isla Rose. Little tune follows her wherever she goes. And if life should ever step on her toes, keep on singing, keep on singing, keep on singing, my little Isla Rose. Something like that. Can you dig it? The dirt spider weeps in the valley of shame. That one? I can't even remember that one. I'll have to go back in the archives earlier on in quarantine. In Italy they have a bidet to tidy up the Hershey Highway. But here in the US of A, we gotta wipe and wipe the brown away. Who's hoarding all of the butt wipe? The dirt spider weeps in the valley of shame. Who's sorting all of the butt wipe? Come on, people, this ain't no game. This ain't no game. got. Oh, that happened, ladies and gentlemen. You just experienced that. You know, I'm going to get some Rory Gallagher. One of these next ones, I'll get one of those tunes down. Yeah, can you dig it? What can one say about that particular song? Oh, someone asked about the tone on Red House. I was using my Koch amplifier, the second channel with the gain boost on. Most of it was done on the neck pickup, which is a Fishman Fluence classic humbucker. Both of those pickups are on that guitar. Please release the butt wipe song. Wouldn't that be crazy if all of a sudden that was the thing? Quasi-ragtime for you there. Someone asked for it, so I gave it to you. The Who, what about them? Well, that was a mess. Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. Dio. No, it's kind of a Halford version. The show down about then, I must have played it all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. There we go. He stands like a statue, got all that feeling all the bumpers, he plays my sense of smile. Always has a replay, never tilts at all. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a bit. Pinball minute got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does it? What makes him so good? Wow, did you hear that? Something just happened there. I think Rob Halford went over to the Pete Townsend house and they screamed. They screamed forth. Nothing wrong with it. You got to do what you got to do. You know what? It can happen. I don't know. Yeah, you know, it's getting about that time, isn't it? Oh, it's 5:18 already. We've done a lot. Is there a Can You Dig It song already? There needs to be, doesn't it? I think that one just edged out Metal Poppins. Oh, you know what? It's so hard. All right. Angie, exactly. Or Child in Time with the high vocals. You know what? Back in the day, I used to be able to do that. Sweet child in time. It happened. The high one, though, that was a hard one. But I think I did it a grand total of once. And said, I did it. No, let's never do it again. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. Quarantine Sessions album would rock. Oh, yeah, Gristlefenia. All right, folks, we'll see you next time. Thank you. Gregory Cockery here in the Orange Room for our Fishman Takeover for Monday, this June 22nd, 2020. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., will be the birthday edition of Live from the Orange Room on the Wildwood streaming services. So check it out. We'll see you cats on the flippity and floppity and floppity and flippity and floppity.